Hello fellow YouTubers, BexarPrepper here. Today we're getting the garden ready for planting potatoes. We're going to plant 30 potatoes and my daughter's using the high wheel to get the rows ready. So we're going to dig down probably about 6-8 inches and then plant our potatoes about 10 inches apart. So this is a lot of hard work, and I'm audioing over because I got the hoe in there to get it deeper, and of course I was out of breath. As you can see, there's lots of deer poop. They had a field day this winter in the garden, but we got a real fence now, so hopefully this year we'll be able to keep the deer out and hopefully get a nice harvest. Got the IBC tank hooked up. And got a nice little gate. I still have to put the solar lights back up. I had to do some repair on them. And here's the asparagus. Since the deer were eating them all winter, as you can see, they're very thin. Nothing like the ones I have at the house. So we're going to consider this the first year on them and not harvest any. And then here's the garlic. Not a whole lot of it stayed. The deer ate most of it. Probably just chewing the tops and pulled it out of the ground. But live and learn, that's what this is all about. Trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. And of course we learned that the deer just are on a rampage out here. So, and our next project will be the orchard. Okay. We have drip. We've got 3 rows of potatoes planted. That's nothing planted there yet. And over there, we've got the rows stretched back out for the garlic and for the asparagus. And we're in business. So, step 1, potatoes in the ground. Most of the rest of this is going to be green peppers and tomatoes and tobacco. Tobacco will be at the far end. Green peppers probably next to it. I want to keep the tobacco away from the tomatoes. And then tomatoes on down. Should have about 72 plants, maybe 80 tomatoes. We'll see. So, accomplishments. My friend and neighbor put the fence up. Yeehaw! Got the IBC tank going. Think I may have to get a tiller. This is some hard work. And you know, if we don't have to do the hard work now, then we don't have to do the hard work now. So we may till up the rest of it to get the garden at least planted in. And we'll take you inside and show you what got done on the inside. Beautiful. Got one more pile to burn. 2 maybe. Not too shabby mess. Bought that mulch last year. I'll show you if I can get out of my new gate. And it was a peat moss mulch. It's been soaking in here for 2 or 3 days. And it's still bricks. Do not buy this crap. It is so hard to work with. So I guess I got to get the rake in there and see if I can break it up, or the hoe, and see if we can get it, because I'd like to put it over the plants, the asparagus and the garlic. But as long as it's still bricks, it ain't going to do me no good. So I just might as well stick with what little hay I have left. Alright, let's take you inside. Everything held up pretty well out here. My cacti bit the dust from the hard summer we had. Another one over there bit the dust. Excuse my mess in here. And there we go. We now have earthquake protection. Okay? So please, leave me alone, guys. I got the message, and I now have earthquake protection. I know it's not an earthquake zone, but you're right. If it were to happen, I would hate to lose all my jars. So, got that going. Looks a little bare right now because I've got a bunch of it I'm rotating out. So I'm going to have to can to replace it. But it'll be a lot of repetitive canning. So I don't know if we'll go through the process or not. So there you go. Earthquake protection. Thank you for suggestions. And keep them coming. I'll keep implementing as needed. We'll do a quick glance. Cans, so buckets, they come falling down. Not going to be a big deal. Everything's fine. No animals. We got a few years here. 2009. 10, 11, 12, 13. So by 2014 to 2019, I need to have these rotated out. Alright. So I'm definitely going to do some more shredded beef. Still got lots of hamburger. I'm still okay for rotation. This is 411, and I think these are much earlier. 310. 310. So, got a lot of plum jam. I love my plum jam. And to be honest, I think this is plum jam, but we're going to take in a jar and see if we can figure out what it is. It might just be cranberries. Gelled cranberries, but I don't think I would have put them in that big of a jar. So I'm hoping it's plum jam, because I love plum jam. Okay, I've broken up the mulch as much as I can, so now I've got a piece of screen over the rim so I can dump the water out, because there's no way I can move this by myself. So I'm going to shut this off and dump the water out. Okay, unveiling. It's about 4 of those bricks. What a waste of money. That ain't nothing. Don't buy those. Alright, gonna put this on the asparagus. Give it a little extra protection. Okay, that was some expensive mulch. That's it. That's all we got. Won't even cover half a row. Phew.
I guess we can just go sit up at the house too.
They're awful skinny because of being eaten off. Much skinnier than mine at the house.
This way. This way.
Yeah, they're really tiny.
They've been stunted. They've been chewed off about 400 times.
Yeah.
But look how many there are.
Yeah. More than I thought there would be.
Yeah.
No more garlic came up. Maybe one. Aha, here come the potatoes.
We have a sprout?
Yep.
Oh.
We have a potato. What in the world is this? What kind of mushroom is that?
Toadstool, probably.
Funky looking.
There it is.
Anyone know what that is? It's a plant.
Let's look that one up. I don't know what that is.
Probably off of deer poop. It's probably how it came up. So, I'm also bringing a jar in of bacon bits and pieces. I already got a jar of bacon. And then, of course, I got a can of Yoders. And we'll do a side-by-side comparison on them. Alright? And I've had several people ask me about the tortellini. You can purchase this at places like World Market. There are 3 bags of dried tortellini in here. They have the spinach and they have the cheese. So, I don't dry that myself. Okay? And then a lot of people asked about the lettuce. Why would you dehydrate lettuce? Well, I had an overabundance of lettuce. And my thoughts were I could add it to spinach. So I gave that a shot. And when you add it to your dehydrated spinach, it takes on the flavor of the spinach. So don't throw out your old lettuce. Dehydrate it and use it as a meal expander. Not very many nutrients in it, but, you know, if you get hungry, it's a nice filler. Bringing in some cheese because I got asked about the cheddar and the mozzarella. So I guess it's, what, a year later? Yeah, aren't I bad? I didn't label them. Shame on me. So I'll be bringing that in. And lots of other little things I just need to stock up my shelves. You know, some sweet pickles and stuff. And I'm really glad I didn't throw these away. These will come in real and handy. Come in handy for harvesting my tomatoes this year. I can put them in there and bring them back to the house and can them up without smashing them all. So I probably could just put them in a bucket. We'll try it both ways and see which one gets better results. So I hope you all have a blessed weekend. And we'll chat with you later. Blessings.